Abraham.
Abraham was a blessed businessman. Abraham was not a prophet. Abraham was not a pastor. But God, they call him a servant of God. A multi-businessman. The Bible says he was rich in cattle and in gold. He was not rich in spirit. Yes. But the Bible acknowledged him as a servant of God. In Psalm 105 verses 42. Psalm 105 verses 42. Let's look at that. That if Abraham, who was a businessman, can be called a servant of God, businessman, hear me. By your deed, we will know whether you are a servant of God. It is not the pastor who is there doing all manner of things. It is not the people who are in the church, but you that you are a businessman and a Christian. Your attitude and the way you go about things will determine whether you are a servant or you are not a servant.
Businessman, and yes, I will make Mike Akasan one the better. We are going to there will be a wobiano.
For he remembered his holy promise. Have you seen? There is a promise attached towards servitude. Oh, there is a promise. That when you serve God, they say you will live the rest of your day in prosperity. I can never be poor because I've made the choice for my life to serve God. And he said what? If you serve me, the rest of your day, you shall live in prosperity. How can I be poor when I am serving God? He said what? He remembered his holy promise. And Abraham was a servant. That means he remembered what he promised Abraham when he was serving him. And he became the father of many nations. Are we still not talking about that?
Near Abraham, and yet not able to come and say, Radikai, what's no share now for Abraham? Okay.
You just want to die and go and nobody remember you because in your mind, I suggest to get one house. It's just to get a family and you can pay school fees. That is the limitation of many people. So we don't want to serve God. We don't want to leave a legacy. We don't want to, after 300 years, people will be talking about us that there was a man like this. We are talking about Abraham over 6,000 years. And you, when you die right now, nobody will remember you.
That's what Abraham has said. And then you will be I say, I mean, I dying a credit to them. Namina meka ne mabusia mawie o no enya no ne mo ye wa de say wo beja wa chapade bi asi ho na so beja din bi asi ho ma wo na no me beba ni na be mu say edu bi na wo fre obi say because Abraham ene ye ka so kasa for Abraham.
God will remember you as you serve him.
May
God remember you as you serve him. He said, may you remember his holy promise that if you serve him, you shall live the rest of your life in prosperity. May prosperity become your portion. May prosperity, as you serve him, may God remember you in every area of your life.
Amen. Amen.